Hello, this is Judge Toler from Divorce Court, and I'd like you to check your inbox. Well, I think that's a very good point. I think things have changed over the years. I think originally, if you review the history of marriage back through hundreds and hundreds of years, only recently did we become interested in the concept of romantic marriage, being in love with your partner, and the big wedding, and all of that soulmate stuff. For years, it's really just been an alliance that was put together to make sure that we could survive in whatever environment or culture that we were in. So we have a whole new set and array of problems based on the fact that the concept of marriage has changed over time instead of something that your parents did or that even your community would put together to make alliances or agreements or that. Now it's something that we do at a relatively young age with relatively little information while we're awash in an abundance of chemicals that make us a little crazy. So I think that's what's changed over time, and we haven't acknowledged that change and therefore made new rules and new approaches to deal with the kinds of marriages that we're currently entering into. I think there are a couple things that we need to do. When I went to a private all-girls school, and we had a course called Life and Family Living, in which we talked about what it is to be to be married, to be one of two, what are your objectives in life, how money and finances and children and all of those things affect how you feel and what you do. I think we should have that. I think not home ec, but just life ec, how you do that. Wow. I think number two, we should get married later. I think young and married is a difficult thing. I think that people should, I don't think we should make it mandatory, but I think it should be culturally adopted in a tradition that you do marriage counseling before you get into marriage so you understand how to communicate. Everybody knows it's important to communicate, but most people don't know how to get it done, especially in circumstances where there is friction or problems. We need to educate ourselves on how to be married and how to pick the person that you should marry, because that first rush of love business isn't working out for us. Well, interestingly enough, a lot of states, the laws on divorce and contract change from state to state. But basically, most states allow you to do what is called a postnuptial agreement, an agreement that you can, because once you're married, indeed, you are still two separate individuals who are able to contract with one another and to make promises and agreements that you can be held to. Sometimes there are restrictions on that based upon, the marital distribution and property laws, but most states will allow you to do a post-nuptial agreement that permits you to discuss your income, your assets, and division of same should the marriage end. Hello, this is Judge Toler from Divorce Court, and I'd like you to check your inbox. Get down.